Good evening again. So for the last time tonight, we joined the Thrones World Cup. We had a slight surprise. According to my predictions, USA has won both of the games tonight so far, so they are now 4-3 ahead, and they have match point against Catalonia. And I think they've agreed to start a bit early, so it's about to start, and it's this one, Hansen against Jordan Davis, and if it's not started yet, we can have a look at the decks. Yes, so for Team USA, Greyjoy Winter, slow starter, 2 Winter Reserves, has 1 barring, which can be good in this matchup, has First Snow, which is not gonna be that great, and then Morgulis, which you need to play around all the time, and the restricted choice here is Asha, which is interesting. Balon is the preferred choice usually. Now, does that let you play Drowned God Fanatic? I guess not, because it's not in the deck. Ah, no, the other way lets you play Drowned God Fanatic, but choosing Asha gets rid of that. Well, so that she is a tough choice to make here. She is great if you get her online. For instance, with Bane's Bane, you'll never lag for cards again. Nightflyer, 2 copies, and of course we do not sell 3, so big locations like Harrenhal are in danger, and then of course you can set up Ralph and a couple of Botley crews, and no gold for the opponent ever. That's kind of the plan. Now, how does it match up against this one? Catalonia bringing a unique Lannister deck again. Last year they played Many-Faced God, but not the kind that everyone else played, not the Clansman version, at least not fully. And this time they bring Banner Wolf, which is not a new deck. Of course, the player has been playing it in other events with good success. And as you can see, it's quite aggro here. So plays the Lanny Harrenhal, and then some of the shadow stuff, Bowers for draw. Has the Iron Bank will have its due, which you can use for gold. And in the characters we have Bolton Flares, we have Ramses, which will not be cancelled, mix of Russes, interesting, that can all come into play with Harrenhal, Mandon, Robert Strong, but you need to pay for that stuff, right? So it's gonna be quite tricky. And how much gold do we have? We have 2 gold plots, but if you play lone, then you choke yourself if you don't do damage there, and if you don't set up any other econ. We have First Snow in March here as well. Doharis, which is good against the Greyjoy deck, and Morgulis. So 2 Morgulises going through means that you do need quite a lot of reasons. So Asha drawing some of that stuff could be good. And on the other side we have Close Call, which of course means nothing is really dead. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I think USA slight favorite, but Catalonia has a chance, and as I said earlier, we played against this, and I feel like Catalonia misplayed that game a little bit. Could have won. We won a very close one, so it's definitely winnable for both sides. So let me join the voice channel. I think I forgot to do that last time. If anyone wants to commentate with me, welcome to do so. Well, so no, nothing burns. Nightflyer is the restricted card, but we have 2 cards here that are gonna choke every last bit of gold. We have 1 Botley crew and Ralph. Okay, he's not duped. If he was duped, that would be the ultimate setup, but this way, I mean, still an incredibly good start. But then it is we do have the I cheat body into play for free location if it's allowed to trigger. So I don't know. No other econ, 2 cards in shadows. Let's see how long barring survives. If does Greyjoy play the 2 Winter Reserves to start with? I feel like they kind of have to, right? Unless they want to play Winter Reserves as the 7th plot if they expect a long grind. Sometimes that's what I did when I played it. There was a winter reserves opening, and then you see that maybe there's a chance for a good fall spring or something like that, and you never get to play the other one. One of the econ plots to start with, and has the advantage of being summer as well, so it's not gonna. Agenda's not gonna choke. Ralph doesn't care though. He's still gonna choke. How about duping Harrenhal? No ravages in this one now. Yeah. Problem with this is you are trusting to luck. One we do not so completely ruins your game if you're gonna play without a board, but okay. We have a card in shadows, and Harrenhal brings a card into play to oppose something, so 3 reserve, by the way, on the late summer feast. That's not fun reserve. It's even worse than the gold choke, honestly, so a lot of cards are just going. Greyjoy has 5 reserve. There she is. If there's a dupe for one of the uniques. Ooh, dupe for Great Hall. Interesting. No dupes. And 1 gold. So threat of not so Israel. But if, for instance, now there's no reason, I mean, there's absolutely no way of telling, but it's still, it's not easy to play that Morgulis into Greyjoy choke, right? Because even if you kill everything, how much gold do you collect on the Morgulis turn? It's gonna be a winter plot on the other side, and if another Botley crew or something is marshaled, you get nothing. Could do a Ramsey if there wasn't the reducer, but even that kind of ruins the plans. And you have to let at least one challenge be unopposed here, right? Military, if you're gonna bring Bolt and Flare out. Is that Shadow 2? Or is it 3? I think it's Shadow 2. Can't be giving too much power away if you want a game that basically has 2 Morgulises happen. But then Asha's gonna get so many cards, and she's gonna find all the reasons. What's coming here? Paint the dogs. Well, Guildhall is a bit costly. Could have been used at some point though. And we have Bolt and Flare pillaged. Who's gonna give it a good go of just opposing? But what about the power challenge? It's gonna oppose everything. Well, that stops the early we do not sow. It's already been a few discards though, so Asha can get a nice search. Either a reason or a dupe for her or Ralph, and then if you haven't Morgulis yet, then she's gonna dupe herself, and that's it, right? Chance gone. No power gain anywhere. But Greyjoy realistically is winning. More cards in hand. Econ that actually works, and way more impactful characters. Another Tyrion gone, so he's not gonna feature in this game, and the red keep. Ooh, and we do not so discarded. I feel like that's playing that on Harrenhal is a really good thing you can do in this matchup, so there might just be a second one. Did we say there was the Harris in this game? We did, right? Ooh, okay, tries it. If that kills Asha, then it's a chance. If Asha stays, I think it's game. One hand's judgment, by the way. Ooh, Fufu did not have it. Well, she searched for something, so that something's gonna come in now. That's a big Murkuris here. 3 gold. Turns into 4 in the challenges phase, plus Harrenhal. Some kind of Ramsey. Okay. Yeah. Now does he come with a dupe? Well, it comes with buddies, so Ramsey is not looking that good. And yeah, the Great Kraken is gonna be really nice here. No, we're not so threatened this in this round, but just grabbing a couple of cards. Oh. Can't be stopped from what I can see. It's gonna take Victarion. Standing as well, so he does a challenge back with Intimidate. That's turned around so quickly. And now look at the cards in hand. I mean, I thought just a minute ago we were gonna have 2 Great Kraken triggers here as well, potentially. Anything to do with Harrenhal? Zero claim plot. Ah, of course, this is still there and will just remove itself. Eric is something you need to play around though, so first snow perhaps next. Now Greyjoy's Morghulis is the interesting next step that we need to think about, I think, in this game. Yeah, that was kind of inevitable. Now, we know one card, Painted Dogs. Is that gonna be revealed? Or is there a better card to hide? It is revealed, okay, and I think it's going. Yeah. So whatever is in hand is better than Painted Dogs. I think now we have the goal to actually just ambush Painted Dogs and or marshal it and then hair and haul it one time, so it does quite a lot of work. Decent chance for Victarion to win the military challenge and intimidate whatever is left, if there's anything anyway, but everything here is going back to hand. Can Rick come into play, by the way? What's this? Put Lannister or House Bolton? He can come into play.
Hello.
Hello to you.
I have a question, because I saw that he discarded word. In theory, what would happen if you put a word on Rick and then try to do the challenge again? Try to trigger his ability again?
Yeah, you
Like
can.
when Rick is on...
Yeah, you can trigger it again. It will pass control, so that's the most recent take control effect. It will just be on the opponent's control with the ward still attached.
Yeah, so you take control of word with Rick. I mean, you take control of Rick with word, and then you trigger his ability, and then the take control will just write over the ability, and you would get it back and not
No,
take
no,
a
no, no,
character.
no, no. Doesn't work that way. Opponent will keep Rick if you pass control.
With word.
So if you have your own Rick, you give it to the opponent, then you take it with ward, then he comes back to your side, and then if you trigger him again, he goes back to the opponent with ward still
So the
attached.
opponent then gets Rick, and it's also priced too. That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, it would happen like that.
And
So
if they control Tion, they would have to immediately sacrifice him as well. That doesn't work, by the way. I
oof,
think, or
yeah.
at least at some point didn't.
Who now plays the gold plot, so whatever is the plan has to be marshaled because of barring. And Victarion has gained enough power to save himself even. It's a bit awkward for Greyjoy. Whatever was that card protected by False Spring, or 4 cards in hand that was not revealed for False Spring, we don't know unless I missed it because nothing happened, right? Previous round, so Painted Dogs could have been useful, so I wonder what. Something was marshaled into shadows. We saw tunnels being revealed also.
So you had the prediction that Lannister would lose this matchup, but it's looking really good.
It's looking really good, yeah. Sax the Merchant, interesting. Must have other characters then. Because they're coming in for... they're coming in for Greyjoy. Because they went back to hand for first now. But first now, and Morgul is still to come from the other side, so this is really decent.
As Rick still, so you can just marshal that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if Jordan can't play around that, I mean, I think the game is as good as over. That was a big gamble on the Morgulis play, but once it killed everything. And still, I mean, it wasn't fun for Lannister, but that Rick play.
Yeah. It's always so dramatic playing Morgulis against Greyjoy.
Plenty
there
of
was
characters still alive though, so.
there was one to cost village guy, right? Yeah, this one.
Sweet sleep. A ward thrown away was maybe a good call. It's not enough though, because Victarion has 5 strength, so can kill one military icon and intimidate the other, and if the reducers claimed instead, there's still Rick. Rick's
I
just
think
gonna
he's just
take
gonna
Baylor.
take Baylor, yeah. Do you have Drangad Fanatic in this deck? I guess not,
No.
because we saw Ash, right?
Oh, Asha's the restricted card, that's the thing.
Mm. And no way to revive her?
No, she's gone. At least Ralph's gone, he's also dead. Okay, first snow's a disaster, so first snow, Morgulis, and one other plot for Greyjoy here. Winter Festival, I think. May as well oppose everything you still can here. Now you claim Rick surely, right?
Yeah, I think you're gonna play Morgulis sooner or later anyway, so.
Lannister has the Harrys though, so that at this stage is not in their favor. Look at all the econ that's
I
been
would just
rushed.
keep Baylor because it stops We Do Not Sow.
Joke's not doing anything at this point anymore either, and there's a gold mine. Yeah. This game's over. I think we're going into a decider, so well, one
So
surprise
prediction kinda
each, but
comes through.
honestly, I mean, if Asha survived, I mean, even after Morgulis, you can look into some kind of Ramsey, but actually not. There was no gold in the marshalling phase, and in the challenges phase, she's already protected by Chuds. So I don't know. Was looking good for Greyjoy at the start. That's kind of the thing I had in mind, right? And then you play some kind of We Do Not Sow in round 1, which he did have in hand, but somehow magically Lannister defended everything with 0 board, all 3 challenges, and against Asha stealth. So it's really well played here from Lannister, and now it's gonna be such a fun guessing game as to what's gonna be played in the Champions game.
I think Rick's getting close for it, maybe. Because he plays our blades are sharp as well. So it can take him back and be more annoying.
Yeah. Although you have to sack a location for that, right? Or a card.
Yeah.
Maybe you
I
don't
mean,
want to.
you can probably afford at this point.
Nothing playable for Greyjoy. Yeah. Come on, don't rub it in.
I mean, sometimes you want to check because you pass marshalling by mistake. The end.
I'm sure it is okay because he's not gonna survive this, I don't think. He can try to win an unopposed challenge though. get power on the faction card, but also draw for Great Kraken and play We Do Not Sow or something. But
Oh yeah, no better that you can kind of do that again. But maybe you don't want to get the power on the faction card. I don't know. And you can even cancel Great Kraken if We Do Not Sow is not played first on Red Keep.
By the way, so I think we recorded almost all the games from the semi-finals. One Norway China game was streamed by Zini, and one we missed, the Catalonia USA Greyjoy against Knights Watch. We missed. A couple of others I do have recorded. So we have a couple recorded with commentary, and I have a recording of the Bara Mirror, Free Companies against Assault. I think I will make an effort to record commentary for that at some point. If it wasn't so late, I could even do it tonight live here on stream.
Okay, what would happen here with Rick? Sorry. So you give control, but then it sacrifices itself immediately because he has Tion. Can you still take Tion?
Yes, you can still take Tion. Yeah. That's
Well, not
another
anymore,
little
but
bonus, but yeah. Unopposed and Renown. And unopposed military and dominance.
well, he still has Harrenhal. Maybe he's gonna do something like that.
He is missing
Also,
a
3 gold. He can just.
renowned character potentially to just close it here. But no hurry. Is there something with renown? No. Don't think it was super needed to get rid of Sir Robert Strong really.
You want
Especially
to play the
since
Ferris, I guess.
first now is okay. Does he have like a march to the wall that he doesn't want to play? Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
7 gold. +3 for the challenges phase. Yeah, great.
Something weird happening.
King's Road. Okay. King's Road has been cancelled, yeah. So something is reduced by 2 or 3 now. There he is.
Yeah, it looks weird because it looks like he cancelled both. But yeah.
I think they're both getting killed and or intimidated. Right, if Botlikuru tries to go into challenge, Robert Strong will just get it. Otherwise, there's tunnels now for +3, +4.
Yeah. So even if Euron defends,
Okay, that's as good as anything.
Yeah, but Euron is defense, then Bartley Crew gets intimidated, Robert Strong comes out, it kills
Don't
Bartley Crew,
worry,
and then
there's 6 gold to work with. He's gonna find that 15 power even if it's 14 here.
yeah.
It is 14 because there's no power, but I mean we have for sure a military icon that we know of, so yeah. Yeah, well, that went well for Catalonia, so they still have a chance. Everything's super close. No one won from the quarterfinals onwards. No one has won more than 5-3, right? In any pairing in
Yeah,
6 games we've had.
even
So
I think when we played Catalonia, you said that we're gonna lose 7-1, and then we got to 5-3 as well.
yeah, and we made it 3-3, and we lost some of our favorable ones, so we could have got that to 4-4 potentially as well. So yeah, that trick play. I mean, it was still. I mean, Murgulis hit real nice, but it was still not looking that bad for Greyjoy after that. I mean, Asha did search 5 cards, right? So 5 is not a big search. You're not guaranteed to find a reason that way, but you will find a character to replay. It's just if with not much gold at all and no intrigue icons, Rig gets you. It gets you. Victorian was good. Just the fact that he got taken and there was no way to take him back. That was rough. Or even just kill him. I mean, he's been doing work here. He has renown and he's been intimidating. So yeah. So unless someone wants to watch the Bara game now, I think it's pretty late. So we go home. We do that another time. I done Bara Miro that I recorded. I promised people that I would record commentary for that. So it's 4-4. I don't think whatever is the Champions game will be played tonight. I think the teams will want to discuss what the decks will be, but okay, if they want to play right now, we'll catch that, but I don't think they will. And
Norway may still get their dream final
against
because
Catalonia.
I think Zini said that he wants to play against Catalonia, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then so next week is the final, and I have not uploaded anything from the World Cup, but I am now really deep into working on that. I have something like 20 videos to publish, and I'll try to get everything during next week. And I also owe you actually online worlds. That was on Twitch, of course, so I'm sure you saw it at the time, but those that didn't kind of forgot about that and didn't upload it, but I will also get that uploaded. You can see semi-final and the final from that tournament, so that's still coming up. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. Let me just quickly read Discord to see if there is any development on the Champions game. No, I think they'll talk about it within their teams and see what they can what strategy they can come up with. So we'll leave it here. So 4-4 it is. Champions game tomorrow. Can't make any promises, but we'll try to get that covered. Thank you for watching tonight, and see you next time. Have a good night.
Bye bye.